What if Elon Musk really has officially acquired Jeep? Can you imagine the man behind Tesla and SpaceX steering the future of the world's most iconic off-road brand? Yes, it's true. Musk has pulled off yet another stunning move, and it's left car enthusiasts, environmentalists, and industry insiders buzzing with speculation. Will Musk's electric vision clash with Jeep's rugged legacy, or is this the perfect pairing we never saw coming? From wild rumors of an autopilot-enabled Wrangler to whispers of solar-powered off-roaders, this story is as electrifying as the vehicles Musk plans to build, and get ready to dive into one of the most controversial and thrilling mergers the auto industry has ever seen. The bold move, Musk acquires Jeep. Elon Musk's acquisition of Jeep has ignited shockwaves across the automotive world. This acquisition isn't just a business move, it's a bold declaration of Musk's intention to revolutionize traditional off-roading and bring it into a tech-driven future. Jeep's loyalists, however, aren't all thrilled. Jeep stands as a legacy brand with a die-hard fan base that prides itself on rugged vehicles designed to handle the harshest terrains. Some fans fear that Musk's electric ambitions will erode the raw, powerful essence Jeep has always represented. Industry analysts are split. Some believe Musk's tech-forward vision could be exactly what Jeep needs to bounce back, while others question whether Musk's Tesla mindset can align with Jeep's storied heritage. Sources close to the deal reveal that Musk has had his eye on Jeep for a while. With his unparalleled success in making Tesla the world's top electric vehicle brand, he sees potential to bring a green revolution to Jeep. However, rumors suggest that Musk may not stop at electrification. He reportedly envisions a whole new brand identity for Jeep, one that's less fuel-guzzling roughneck and more sustainable adventure icon. This shift is controversial to say the least, and critics argue that it could alienate Jeep's core audience. As the world watches with bated breath, the question remains, can Musk reinvent Jeep without losing what makes it special? Jeep's financial struggles and decline. For years, Jeep has been riding a rocky road. Once an iconic powerhouse in the off-road vehicle market, Jeep has recently been struggling with plunging sales and an uncertain direction. Back in 2018, Jeep sold nearly 973,000 vehicles, but by 2023, sales had plummeted to just 643,000 units, a staggering 34% drop in 5 years. This alarming decline has left Jeep's parent company, Stellantis, scrambling to find solutions. They've watched as Jeep's popularity faded, hindered by missteps in product lineup and issues with outdated models that just don't resonate as strongly with today's buyers. One major misstep was Jeep's decision to discontinue key models like the Cherokee and Renegade, which had once been pillars of their lineup. Between 2016 and 2019, these models collectively contributed to around 300,000 annual sales, making them essential to Jeep's market presence. However, without these models, Jeep's coverage plummeted from 80% to just 45%, a significant hit to a brand that once represented the pinnacle of outdoor adventure and versatility. It's a startling drop that leaves industry experts questioning Jeep's strategy. How could a brand so established in the rugged SUV market lose its footing so quickly? The downward spiral doesn't end there. Brand loyalty, once a hallmark of Jeep ownership, has started to wane as well. In the first half of 2023, only 43% of previous Jeep owners chose to stick with the brand, a decline from 47% in the previous year. This trend is worrying, as it reveals a disconnect between Jeep and its once enthusiastic customer base. It turns out that nostalgia alone isn't enough to maintain brand loyalty. Jeep needs to offer vehicles that excite and engage buyers. Jeep also faces an inventory management crisis. While rivals have adopted lean inventory models, Jeep has struggled to keep up, ending up with excess unsold stock. Currently, Jeep holds a 77-day supply of vehicles, far above the industry average of 53 days. This surplus isn't a small inconvenience, it's a massive financial drain. Jeep has been forced to offer steep discounts to move inventory, which has sliced into profit margins and undermined its pricing power in the market. With each passing month, Stellantis feels the pressure mounting, making the idea of a fresh start under Musk's leadership all the more appealing. The Tesla-Jeep synergy. Elon Musk's vision for Jeep represents a fusion of Tesla's cutting-edge technology with Jeep's iconic ruggedness. If there's one thing Musk has mastered, it's making the impossible look possible. Imagine a future where Jeep vehicles retain their off-road prowess while being powered by Tesla's advanced electric drivetrains. Some say this would be a match made in automotive heaven, while others argue it's a collision waiting to happen. The combination of Jeep's legacy and Tesla's tech expertise has the potential to reshape off-roading as we know it. Tesla's business model could also bring significant benefits to Jeep's operations. Stellantis' network of dealerships, spread widely across North America, offers Tesla an opportunity to reach new customers in areas where Tesla has historically struggled. Known for its direct sales model, Tesla has often bypassed traditional dealerships, limiting its reach in more rural or conservative regions. Now, with access to Stellantis' dealership network, Tesla has a way to expand into new markets without the hassle of building out its own infrastructure from scratch. This merger could also address a long-standing challenge for electric vehicles: rural and remote accessibility. Tesla has often faced difficulties establishing a presence in regions with minimal EV infrastructure, but Jeep's rural dealerships are already positioned to handle this. With the local expertise of Stellantis' dealerships, Tesla can quickly introduce its technology to communities that might be hesitant to adopt EVs. Dealerships in rural areas can help consumers understand the benefits of going electric and could ease the transition for Jeep's more traditional customers. The real game changer, however, could be the possibility of joint marketing campaigns that highlight the synergy between Tesla's tech and Jeep's ruggedness. Imagine the impact of an ad campaign that showcases Jeep's iconic models like the Wrangler, now electrified and equipped with Tesla's industry-leading battery technology. This collaboration could draw in die-hard Jeep fans who want a vehicle that's both eco-friendly and adventure-ready. Musk's acquisition offers endless marketing possibilities, each capable of enhancing both brands in a way that's never been done before. Will Jeep fans embrace change? Jeep has built a brand on legacy, nostalgia, and ruggedness, and many enthusiasts fear that Musk's takeover will dilute the essence of what Jeep stands for. On social media and forums, Jeep fans have voiced their concerns loudly, some calling Musk's plans a betrayal of Jeep's spirit. There's a strong worry that Musk's vision will lead to an electrified, autonomous Jeep that feels more like a Tesla clone than a true off-road machine. The backlash is real, with some Jeep lovers even pledging to abandon the brand if it loses its traditional appeal. However, others believe this could be the evolution Jeep needs. Some point out that Jeep's recent financial struggles suggest it's time for a bold move. The idea of a more eco-friendly, technologically advanced Jeep excites a new generation of potential buyers who are drawn to both adventure and sustainability. If Musk can strike the right balance, he might just pull off a feat that no one else could, bringing Jeep into the future without losing its soul. The voices of industry experts have only added fuel to the fire. Ford's CEO Jim Farley commented, "The idea of a Musk-led Jeep is thrilling on one hand, but Jeep fans won't be easy to convince. It's a gamble, no doubt." Meanwhile, Ralph Gilles, Stellantis' head of design, added, "Jeep is more than a car brand. It's a lifestyle. Musk's challenge will be to merge Tesla's tech without compromising that lifestyle." The automotive world is watching closely, with both admiration and trepidation for Musk's latest endeavor. Rumors are swirling that Musk's plans for Jeep might include drastic changes to some of its most iconic models, starting with the Jeep Wrangler. According to whispers in the industry, Musk is pushing for an all-electric Wrangler with Tesla's autopilot capabilities. This rumor alone has sparked fierce debate, with some calling it a visionary move, while others label it the death of Jeep's soul. The stakes are incredibly high, and only time will tell if Musk's vision can win over Jeep's loyal fanbase, or if his ambition will drive them away. Tesla's tech meets Jeep's legacy. With Musk at the helm, Jeep enthusiasts can expect a series of significant changes to the vehicles they know and love. Musk's plans reportedly center on merging Tesla's cutting-edge electric vehicle technology with Jeep's rugged DNA, a transformation that could usher in a new era of off-roading. Imagine the possibilities. Jeep's classic off-road capabilities combined with Tesla's state-of-the-art autopilot, adaptive cruise control, and battery advancements. This blend could create an entirely new breed of Jeep, redefining what it means to go off-road. Tesla's renowned advanced driver assistance systems could make their way into Jeep models, bringing features like traffic-aware cruise control and automatic lane keeping to enhance both safety and convenience. Enthusiasts are picturing a Jeep with smart off-roading, where terrain mapping and autopilot capabilities allow the vehicle to assist drivers in navigating difficult landscapes. For traditionalists, this might feel like overkill, taking the thrill and skill out of off-roading, but Musk's supporters believe this would be nothing short of revolutionary. Safety however, isn't being overlooked in this merger. Tesla's automatic emergency braking and obstacle detection systems could prevent potential accidents on unpredictable trails. And for Jeep owners who have always relied on their vehicles for rugged durability, Tesla's advanced battery technology would mean fewer worries about stalling out in remote locations. While some purists may cringe at the thought, others see it as a valuable step forward, allowing Jeep owners to explore with even greater confidence and range. The influence of Tesla's over-the-air software updates is another game changer. Jeep enthusiasts are used to waiting years for new model releases with fresh features. But with Tesla's technology, Jeep could provide continuous updates to software and features directly to the owner's vehicle. Imagine receiving upgrades like improved terrain maps or enhanced driving modes overnight without ever visiting a dealership. This approach could keep Jeep models perpetually fresh and technologically current, attracting new buyers who crave the latest features without having to buy a new vehicle every few years. Supply chain and production boosts from Tesla's expertise. Tesla's acquisition of Jeep doesn't just bring innovation in vehicle technology, it also offers a massive upgrade in supply chain efficiency. Tesla is known for its strong focus on vertically integrated production, especially through its network of gigafactories that produce cutting-edge lithium-ion batteries at an unprecedented scale. This manufacturing prowess would likely translate to enormous savings and efficiency gains for Jeep, helping to reduce costs on what is usually one of the most expensive components of an electric vehicle, the battery. For Jeep, tapping into Tesla's supply chain expertise could mean more than just cost savings. Access to Tesla's established supplier relationships and logistics capabilities would provide Jeep with much-needed stability in a volatile market where shortages and supply disruptions have become common. With the steady supply of Tesla-made batteries, Jeep would be in a better position to produce electric models consistently without the fear of frequent production delays. The troubles for Jeep don't end with pricing. The brand is also suffering from severe quality control issues, leading to a string of recalls that have further damaged its reputation. Between 2021 and 2023, reports surfaced of engine fires in certain Jeep models, even when the ignition was turned off. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, launched an investigation revealing that over 7,815 vehicles were potentially affected by this dangerous defect. In addition to engine fires, Stellantis has been forced to recall more than 1.46 million Jeep vehicles due to software glitches that compromise the electronic stability control systems. These recalls have created a nightmare scenario for Jeep, as customers are left wondering if their vehicle is safe to drive. It's a shocking fall from grace for a brand that once prided itself on its reliability and rugged performance. A former Jeep engineer who preferred to remain anonymous shared some damning insights. The focus has shifted from quality to quantity. We were pushed to meet unrealistic production targets, often at the expense of safety checks. It's no wonder these issues are surfacing now. The management's priorities have changed, and it's the customers who are paying the price. This kind of feedback from industry insiders paints a troubling picture of what's happening behind the scenes. The impact of these quality control issues is clearly reflected in the sales figures. Jeep's once loyal customer base is starting to lose faith in the brand. August 2024 sales were down significantly, and the recall announcements have only added to the bad press. As Stellantis struggles to address these problems, it's becoming evident that their focus on cutting costs has come at the expense of the quality that Jeep was once known for. A brand and identity turmoil. The problems at Stellantis go deeper than just pricing and quality control. The company's leadership has been in constant turmoil, with a revolving door of executives stepping in and out, particularly in key positions overseeing Jeep. Over the past few years, respected leaders like Jim Morrison and Mark Allen have exited the company, leaving a void that's been difficult to fill. Their replacements have brought their own visions, leading to inconsistent strategies that have confused both customers and employees. One month, the focus is on pushing high-end luxury models. The next, it's a sudden pivot back to Jeep's rugged roots. This inconsistency is creating an identity crisis for the brand, making it difficult for customers to know what Jeep stands for anymore. It's not just a problem for marketing, it's affecting the entire company, from the top executives down to the factory floor workers who are left uncertain about the future. In a recent statement, Jeep's current CEO, Antonio Fasas, expressed optimism about their new strategic direction, which involves a major push into the electric vehicle (EV) market. However, industry analysts are skeptical. One insider described it bluntly: "This isn't a strategy, it's a desperate attempt to salvage what's left of the brand. The constant leadership changes are causing chaos, and the brand's identity is being eroded." Meanwhile, the relationship between Stellantis management and the workforce has hit an all-time low. The United Auto Workers UAW union has filed numerous grievances, with nearly 98% of its members expressing dissatisfaction over broken promises regarding job security and investment in production facilities. Workers are frustrated and feeling betrayed as they watch Stellantis prioritize executive bonuses over fulfilling commitments to the labor force. The tension is escalating, and the fear of a potential strike is looming large, a scenario that could spell disaster for Jeep at this critical juncture. The EV gamble, Stellantis' desperate bet on electric vehicles. With Jeep's traditional strategies failing and its core customer base feeling alienated, Stellantis is making a bold, high-risk move towards electric vehicles, EVs. The company has announced a massive $46 million investment to retool 3 of its Michigan plants for EV production, focusing on electric versions of the Jeep Wagoneer and other popular models. This shift is being touted as the future of the brand, but many insiders are skeptical about whether this gamble will pay off. Jeep has always been synonymous with rugged, off-road vehicles. Think mud-covered Wranglers tackling rocky trails. But will this brand identity translate into the electric era? Stellantis seems to think so, but not everyone is convinced. A recent survey of Jeep owners showed that a significant portion of them are hesitant about switching to electric vehicles. Many see the EV push as a betrayal of the brand's core values of adventure and toughness. Industry expert John Davis shared his doubts in a recent interview. Jeep built its reputation on rugged durability, not on silent electric motors. There's a risk that this transition could dilute the brand's image. They're betting big on EVs, but if it doesn't resonate with their loyal customers, it could backfire spectacularly. Production challenges and workforce turmoil. Stellantis' ambitious move into electric vehicles isn't just about investing in new technology, it's also about navigating the complex realities of production. The shift to EVs often involves restructuring and layoffs, and Jeep's workforce is feeling the impact. In Michigan alone, nearly 2,450 employees have faced indefinite layoffs as Stellantis halts production of the Ram 1500 pickup to make way for its new electric counterparts. This decision has sparked outrage among the United Auto Workers UAW union, which has been vocal in its criticisms of Stellantis' approach. UAW President Shawn Fain has been particularly scathing, accusing Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares of prioritizing profits over people. We're seeing massive layoffs while executives take home record bonuses, Fain said in a fiery press conference. This is not how you treat the people who've built your company. The fear of a nationwide strike is looming large as the relationship between Stellantis management and its workforce continues to deteriorate. Workers are demanding job security and clarity about the future of their roles, especially as the company pivots towards electric vehicle production. If a strike were to occur, it could cripple Stellantis' already strained operations, exacerbating its inventory issues and potentially pushing Jeep further into financial turmoil. Ford Bronco versus Jeep Wrangler. While Jeep grapples with internal chaos, its competitors are making strategic moves to capitalize on the brand's vulnerability. One of the biggest threats comes from the Ford Bronco, which has made a triumphant return to the market. The new Bronco is directly targeting Jeep's customer base, offering off-road capabilities, modern styling, and a price point that appeals to adventure seekers who feel priced out of Jeep's current offerings. The Ford Bronco's success has been nothing short of a wake-up call for Stellantis. Since its reintroduction, the Bronco has not only gained a massive following, but has also eaten into Jeep's market share. The contrast between the two brands couldn't be more stark. While Jeep is seen as struggling with an identity crisis, the Bronco has been praised for staying true to its roots while integrating modern features. Auto industry analyst Sarah Keller weighed in on the rivalry. The Bronco's comeback has exposed a major weakness in Jeep's strategy. Ford has managed to capture the spirit of adventure that Jeep seems to have lost. If Stellantis doesn't course correct soon, Jeep could find itself losing its place as the go-to brand for off-road enthusiasts. This competitive pressure isn't just a minor inconvenience for Jeep, it's a direct threat to its survival. Sales figures tell the story clearly. While Jeep's Wrangler sales dropped by 33% in the first half of 2024, the Ford Bronco saw a surge in demand. The writing on the wall is clear. Jeep needs to reclaim its identity fast or risk losing its core market to a revived rival. The recall nightmare persists. As Jeep tries to navigate its transition towards electric vehicles and fend off new competition, its long-standing quality issues continue to haunt the brand. The recent wave of recalls is the latest in a series of embarrassing setbacks that have further eroded consumer trust. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get worse, reports surfaced of more problems with Jeep's popular models, including issues with faulty brakes and malfunctioning airbags. In July 2024, Stellantis announced yet another major recall, this time affecting nearly 1 million Jeep vehicles across multiple models. The cause? A software glitch that could disable key safety features. This revelation has left many Jeep owners frustrated and worried about the reliability of their vehicles. The recalls have not only damaged Jeep's reputation, but have also put a severe strain on the company's financial resources as it struggles to cover the costs of repairs and replacements. A former Stellantis quality control manager revealed the shocking truth behind the scenes. The company has been cutting corners to meet production targets. There's intense pressure to get vehicles out the door, even if it means compromising on quality. It's a ticking time bomb, and we're starting to see the fallout. These quality issues aren't just isolated incidents. They reflect deeper systemic problems within Stellantis' approach to manufacturing. The focus on cost-cutting and rapid production has backfired, resulting in a wave of recalls that is costing the company millions of dollars and damaging its already fragile relationship with customers. Jeep's image as a reliable, rugged brand is taking a beating, and the company's efforts to fix these problems seem to be too little, too late. The impact on sales has been devastating. August 2024 sales figures showed a 20% decline year over year, with dealerships struggling to move recalled models off their lots. Many dealers have resorted to offering steep discounts, but even these incentives aren't enough to lure back wary customers who are fed up with the constant recalls and quality issues. The recalls have also led to legal troubles for Stellantis, as lawsuits from affected customers pile up. Several class action suits are currently in the works, alleging that Stellantis knew about the defects but failed to take action sooner. If these lawsuits gain traction, it could spell even more financial trouble for a company already teetering on the edge. A workforce on the brink. The growing crisis within Stellantis isn't just affecting the company's bottom line, it's taking a toll on its workforce. As the automaker shifts its focus towards electric vehicles, EVs, thousands of workers are being laid off or reassigned with little warning. The United Auto Workers UAW union has been sounding the alarm, accusing Stellantis of failing to uphold promises about job security and investment in production facilities. The situation escalated in October 2024, when Stellantis announced a wave of layoffs affecting nearly 2,500 workers at its Warren truck assembly plant. This decision, aimed at halting the production of the Ram 1500 to make way for new electric models, was a direct blow to the local workforce. For many employees, it felt like a betrayal, as they had been assured that the plant would remain operational. UAW President Shawn Fain has been vocal in his criticism, calling out Stellantis for prioritizing executive bonuses over the well-being of its employees. "We are at a breaking point," Fain declared in a recent press conference. "This company is reaping profits while workers are left wondering if they'll have a job tomorrow. It's unacceptable, and we're prepared to take action if necessary." The threat of a nationwide strike looms large, and if it materializes, it could cripple Stellantis' already struggling operations, further exacerbating its financial woes. The workforce unrest isn't just about layoffs, it's also about a lack of communication and transparency from Stellantis' leadership. Workers report feeling left in the dark about the company's plans, and rumors of further production cuts are fueling anxiety. An anonymous employee from the Sterling Heights assembly plant shared their frustration. "We're constantly being shuffled around with no clear explanation. It's like they're making it up as they go, and we're the ones paying the price." The impact of government interventions. A $1 billion bailout. With Jeep's financial troubles mounting and layoffs increasing, the federal government has stepped in with a proposed $1 billion bailout to help Stellantis transition smoothly to electric vehicle production. On paper, this financial boost seems like a lifeline for a company on the brink of collapse, but critics argue that it's merely a band-aid on a much deeper wound. Industry experts are divided on whether this bailout will actually solve the underlying issues plaguing Stellantis and Jeep. While the funds might help cover immediate costs, including the ramp-up of EV production, they do nothing to address the systemic problems like poor quality control, declining sales, and a fractured relationship with the workforce. It's a short-term solution that doesn't get to the root of the crisis. Senator Rebecca Miles, a vocal critic of the bailout, expressed her concerns during a recent hearing. "We're essentially rewarding a company for its mismanagement. Instead of holding Stellantis accountable for its poor decisions, we're bailing them out with taxpayer money. This isn't a sustainable fix. It's a temporary patch that will likely lead to more problems down the line." The government intervention has also sparked controversy among industry insiders, who believe that Stellantis might use the bailout as an excuse to shift more production out of the United States. There are already rumors that Jeep could move some of its manufacturing operations to Mexico, where labor costs are lower. If these rumors prove true, it could be a devastating blow to American workers and a significant political issue, especially given the current economic climate. Jeep's brand identity crisis. Jeep is at a crossroads, struggling to maintain its identity in a rapidly changing automotive landscape. Once a symbol of rugged adventure and American freedom, Jeep now finds itself pulled in multiple directions, trying to appeal to both luxury buyers and off-road enthusiasts. This attempt to be everything to everyone has left the brand in an identity crisis. The launch of high-end models like the Grand Wagoneer was intended to elevate Jeep into the luxury market, but instead of boosting the brand's image, it has created confusion. Longtime Jeep fans who appreciated the affordability and simplicity of models like the Wrangler feel alienated by the shift towards upscale tech-heavy vehicles with hefty price tags. The disconnect between what Jeep used to represent and what it's trying to become is evident, and it's causing many loyal customers to look elsewhere. Auto industry analyst Michael Thompson commented on the brand's struggle. Nice. Jeep is trying to reinvent itself, but in the process, it's losing sight of its roots. The core customer base, those who love Jeep for its ruggedness and reliability, are being pushed away by the new direction. It's a risky strategy, and it's not clear if it will pay off. The backlash against Jeep's new image is evident in declining sales numbers. While Jeep once commanded a loyal following, the brand's recent attempts to cater to luxury buyers have backfired. Sales of models like the Grand Cherokee and Grand Wagoneer have been underwhelming, forcing dealerships to offer heavy discounts just to move inventory. It's a sign that the brand's identity crisis is taking a toll on its market position. Legal troubles and lawsuits. The problems for Jeep don't end with declining sales and a confused brand image. The company is also facing a growing number of legal battles stemming from its quality control issues and controversial business practices. Several class action lawsuits have been filed by customers who allege that Stellantis knowingly sold vehicles with defects, including faulty brakes and malfunctioning software. In one high-profile case, a group of Jeep owners is suing Stellantis over recurring issues with the Jeep Wrangler's electronic stability control system. The lawsuit claims that the company was aware of the defect but failed to issue a recall in a timely manner, putting drivers at risk. "I bought my Jeep because I trusted the brand," said lead plaintiff Rachel Peterson. "But after multiple trips to the dealership for the same problem, I realized they were just trying to sweep it under the rug." The legal troubles don't stop there. Stellantis is also facing an investigation by the US Department of Justice over allegations of emissions cheating, similar to the scandal that rocked Volkswagen a few years ago. If the investigation confirms wrongdoing, it could lead to hefty fines and further damage the company's already tarnished reputation. These legal challenges are yet another headache for Stellantis, which is already struggling to navigate a complex web of financial issues, quality control failures, and workforce unrest. The mounting lawsuits could cost the company millions in settlements and legal fees, adding to its financial burdens and making it even harder to invest in the future of the Jeep brand. The EV price war, a losing battle for Stellantis. As Stellantis pushes Jeep into the electric vehicle EV market, it faces a new challenge: the ongoing EV price war. Major players like Tesla have been aggressively slashing prices to capture market share, putting immense pressure on Stellantis to follow suit. However, the company's reluctance to engage in this price battle is proving costly, and Jeep's electric models like the upcoming electric Wagoneer are entering a market saturated with more affordable EV options. CEO Carlos Tavares has publicly expressed his concerns about the bloodbath that could result from price cuts across the industry, warning that it could lead to a collapse in profitability. But Stellantis' cautious approach might be backfiring. The company is losing potential buyers who are flocking to cheaper, well-established alternatives like Tesla's Model Y and Ford's Mustang Mach-E. Market analyst David Harris commented on the situation. Stellantis is trying to maintain its margins, but in doing so, they're pricing themselves out of the competition. The electric vehicle market is cutthroat, and unless Jeep can offer something truly unique at a competitive price point, they're going to struggle. The stakes are high, and the financial strain is already evident. Stellantis reported a 48% drop in net income for the first half of 2024, largely due to reduced sales volumes and the challenges of competing in the EV market. If the company doesn't adapt quickly, its plans for an electric future could crumble before they... As we look to the future, it's clear that Jeep and Stellantis are at a crossroads. The transition to electric vehicles, the internal chaos, and the mounting financial pressures all point to an uncertain road ahead. Jeep's legacy as a rugged, reliable brand is in jeopardy, and the choices made now will define its place in the automotive industry for years to come. One possible outcome is a drastic restructuring, which could involve selling off parts of the brand or even closing down certain production facilities. There's also the looming possibility of a bankruptcy filing, which would be a devastating blow to an iconic American brand with a history that dates back to World War II. But there's also a chance for redemption. If Stellantis can successfully navigate its EV transition, resolve the quality control issues, and reconnect with Jeep's core customer base, the brand could emerge stronger and more resilient. The automotive industry loves a comeback story, and Jeep might just have one more left in it. So there you have it. Jeep is standing at the edge of a cliff, facing one of the toughest challenges in its history. Will it fall, or will it find a way back to the top? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the next few months are going to be critical, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how this story unfolds. What do you think? Is Jeep headed for a miraculous comeback, or are we witnessing the slow demise of an American legend? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on the latest news about Jeep and the automotive industry, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.